Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. My leaders, if you can see me, if you can hear me, I'll just go straight on to share my story. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I don't take it for granted. So I'm sharing my story. So if you can see me, if you can hear me, just
loud and clear. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Okay, so my journey started from where I came out from a family where my mother suffered from domestic violence, and it was so bad that she didn't have anything for herself. My father was an international coach, was doing well for himself, but my father underestimated the fact that marrying a woman, you also have to support her. I came out from that part of the Igbo land where women are not valued. Okay. And my father was doing well for himself as a man. He was an international coach. He coached Emmanuel and Munike, who was my uncle, who was doing pretty well for himself. My mom, in the other hand, was an orphan. She also didn't go to school. She stopped at, I think, grade 3 or thereabout. But she was a stark and a strict housewife who was just making babies, nothing for herself. And then, not just the fact that she's not even making money or taking care of herself, the family kept on beating her. My father would beat her to stupor. I was 5, 6 years old when we saw our dad beating our mom to stupor. So it was so bad that she had to leave the marriage and they left us with our dad. I grew up, yes, I wanted to go, I want to read medicine. My father said women don't go to school, that he cannot waste his money on me. I'm the only girl, the Ada. I'm a twin, and we have 4 boys. My father said he was going to only train the boys because they are the ones that will carry his name and the family legacy. That my mother was a useless woman, if she was responsible, should have been here to train me. And I thought to ask myself, is being a girl child a sin or a crime? My father humiliated me to the extent that I felt, oh, what else? Should I kill myself? I was not regarded as a person in my own father's house. I got the first admission to study medicine. My father said there was no money to take me to school. I got admission in IMSU. I got admission in Ibadan to study medicine. My father said there's no money to take me to school. My twin brother also got the same admission with me. He went to back. Michael was fully funded. My father created a buzz of hatred between me and my siblings because I felt maybe they were the one that was even letting my father treat me the way he did. My father said no, that women in the Igbo land have no say in the family's wealth or whatever, that I should go and get married. If my husband feels that going to school was a good thing for me, let my husband per se, handle such. He and Michael Okorobona, he will not do that. I went to school. I went to IMSU the 3rd time to get an admission. I didn't get an admission. A lecturer told me, why don't you go to Polytechnic? That's where I saw. I went to Polytechnic. Umagwo, well, I was given called my dad that I've gotten admission, but I should get out. That I've gone to Duakuna. He cut the call. At that time, I was broken in heart and in pieces. I didn't know what to do. I started going to people to wash plates, working in school just to make sure I get headways. Got so kind, I finished the school. I started a job here where they pay me 30,000 naira in Owerri. I was working tirelessly. I was asking myself, what is the way forward? Guess what? God so kind, this project came to my rescue. I was running this project again. I got married, but my husband was telling me, this is not for you. You did microbiology. You're supposed to work in the lab. Go and do something better. I don't like this. Your people are using you. I don't like this. It caused a huge problem for me and my husband because he felt I was disobeying him as a wife. When he goes to work, I'll be at home in my son meeting, learning the skills and doing what I'm supposed to do. Got so kind, 6 months later into the business, I made my first 1.3 million. When I made this money, my leader then told me, send 500K to a leader. I said to my dad, I said, my husband, I said, I will not try, I won't do it. Let me take it to take care of myself and my kids, to do 1 or 2 things for myself. She said, send 500K to your husband. I sent 500K to my husband. My husband was shocked. I said, where did you get this money from? What's happening? What happened? I said, it's from that business you told me not to do. He came home immediately and said he wants to go and withdraw. We went to the ATM, my husband withdrew 100K immediately. And that was the big for me. And I started, and I became one of the rising stars in our business. And it has been an amazing ride because God has been so faithful to me. to the extent, I had my baby, my last baby. I had serious, complications in my pregnancy. He was breached, and the doctor said I was going to pay over 1.2 million for the surgery. The fact that I did not have to run or beg for anybody for money was a game breaker for me. That same year, my husband lost his job. He lost his job. So the family burden rested upon my head. I was taking care of the children's school fees. I was taking care of the house rent. And my baby came out hale and hearty, caught to this amazing project, and caught it to God who made it possible for me. While I was nursing, I was still cashing out, making money. I was not going to school because I was not going to work. I wasn't going to the offices. I was still making money while I was breastfeeding my baby. There's so many alerts in this business. And of course, from my partner as well, God so kind, I was able to launch one of my bosses, a new plan of business called this amazing project. But before this time, I was a wasteful spender. Like, I don't know how to see it. But when I attended one of the training by Ambassador Dr. Elijah Imba and also Ambassador Ronke, who was always emphasizing on savings and properties. And of course, I got this bus. I had this now over 3 buses now that's already running intrastate for me in Lagos here. And it has been an amazing ride. Guess what? Nobody is planning for something bad or evil. My husband had, this December, few weeks ago, we came back. He had a very terrible surgery. He broke his leg. The leg was pieces, to an extent beyond repair. And when we went to various hospitals, they told us we were going to go for another surgery just to help him, rearrange the leg better. They gave us the bills, and it was an amazing moment that I did not have to, look for family member to run to. The same man who was arguing, who was not allowing me to do this business, I came through for this man. Look, at total bill in this business was over 3.2 million. I did not have to go and look for a bank to get money or get a loan. This money was raised from this same business. It has not only just helped me to be a better person, a better wife, a supportive system to my family. Thank God I never yielded to that pressure to stop this business. If there is any God, if there's a God that answers prayer, there has to be a teammate in this business that is diligent and is willing to do his or her income producing activities. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much, boss. Thank you for my leader, Ambassador. I love you so much. Thank you for your push. Thank you for those calls. Thank you for constantly pushing me. I am grateful. And to all my teammates, to all our G8 leaders, thank you so much. Your trainings have helped so much. We see them. We go to watch them from the YouTube. They have been amazing. Thank you so much for this opportunity. God bless you all. And of course, God bless our nation, our business. Thank you so much.